could just step over the fence. All long legs over there.
Honestly, though, this is the day to do this. There's no view.
The view is not too amazing today. If we get it clear out the front.
Like pad on the I almost bought those. I remember you saying that. I was like, that sounds like pretty good.
I would like to research dried pesto. I think that would be. I think dried pesto exists. Oh yeah, there's a rope right here.
Staring at you.
The cameraman. The hunt, man. Ready to go.
Steak. Steak. Big, stupid steak.
Hello, welcome. Craig here. I'm in my new apartment. I'm back in Brooklyn. Some time has passed. I visited Argentina back in March, so I did this hike over 3 days, and you can see all of that info and where I went and the photos and all of that with the All Trails activity recordings. There's 3 of them. They're linked in the description. Why did I go to Argentina? Well, my friend Ryan wanted to go and convinced me to join him. I typically travel and hike by myself, but more so I'm doing these little group hikes with friends, and it was nice to have some camaraderie and, you know, hang out with the boys in town on the trails. I would go back and forth between hiking by myself and then hiking with them. So there is some talking in this video, but it's mostly a traditional silent hiking solo video. Ryan I've hiked with before. You might have seen him in the Hong Kong videos. Dave is his friend who has joined him on Madeira and a couple other hikes. This was my first time meeting Dave. And then Alex is a French-Canadian hiking filmmaker who also has a YouTube channel, who tried to link up with us down in Chile and then had some flight issues. So we finally got to meet and hang out in Argentina. So 3 out of 4 of us were making our own videos. So there were a lot of cameras on this hike, which is new.
Stop. Let's take a step back. All right, now do it.
Action!
Stop showing me, show the camera!
Could you film this abuse? I want the Actors Guild to know.
Try again!
And I'm still trying to figure out like the best way for me to shoot what I want.
Look at you. That's what I said. I'm like, who is
gnawing into the side.
But also adapt to the situation. So that's why, like I said, there's some solo, there's some group, there's some talking, there's some silent. There was a little bit of footage swap. Ryan shot a couple shots that I didn't think of getting, or I saw him getting and I didn't get because I knew we would be sharing footage. So thank you, Ryan. And also thank you for shooting flat and making me have to use the LUT and the color grading stuff, which I'm not used to. I probably makes for a better image in some way, but I still like to just shoot factory default. And it is pretty fun to hike with other people. Like you get to hang out and chat, play Monopoly Deal between hikes. And us all being filmmakers, we have unique different ways to make our videos. So it's kind of interesting to like see how other people do it. We learn from each other, which is always good. So thank you, Ryan, for making a cool trip and including me and, you know, making it so that we all can get our videos and do what we want, but also hang out together and hike and travel. So thank you. It was pleasant for me getting back to El Chaltén. This was my 3rd time in Argentina. I have some fond memories traveling around with a group hike and my wife like 2 years ago, I believe. This hike had 2 spots with cables set up. So if you have a harness, you could connect to it to go across on the cable, which I've never done before. It was a bit scary, but luckily Dave in our group had great experience doing it, so he definitely like took leadership and made sure everyone was safe and confident before they went over. So yeah, make sure that you have the correct harnesses and you know that the cables are a thing on this hike and other hikes in the future. And yeah, it's such like a scary moment when you just fully commit and all of your weight is on this thing. It like, you know, you just like replay that scenario of you falling in your mind, but everything was great. We had fun. It was a cool experience. The first day we had rain, but it was the most uneventful day. We were trying to figure out the exact like best schedule according to the weather for the trail that we had. And I think it all worked out. It was fine. It makes for kind of a lackluster beginning to the video, I think. But I feel like people who actually continue to watch the video, like with most of my videos, it kind of gets better as I kind of get warmed up with my filmmaking. And it was great getting to hang out with Alex, and he's a filmmaker and has a YouTube channel. You should definitely check his stuff out. I know he does like in-person showings of his videos to teach people how to go on the hikes that he's done, like up in Montreal and Quebec. So if you're in that area, definitely check it out. But Alex is like a true hiker. He's very experienced in ultralight and minimal. He like cold soaks what we call sad meals. We were all eating our freeze-dried hot boiled water with like nice oats and stuff, and he's like eating this sad, cold chili, like the same thing every night. And he barely packed any luggage, so he's really roughing it. He's a real hiker. He's a true vagabond for sure.
Then Tamar's like, I'm so hungry.
Nah, he's got like 2 more, dude. He's
We need
fine.
to finish the trail, guys.
And so much has happened since the last video. I had a big project with Apple that took a couple weeks of my time, and I wasn't able to talk about it until it was finished and produced and published, which it is now. And all of this I talk about in detail with my audio-only podcast on Spotify and Apple. I kind of make it a little secret, you know, not really discoverable. It's mainly for subscribers who are following my journey and want to know like the real full stories of everything that's going on, my current thoughts, you know, future projects, future ideas that I have. And if you're visiting that area and considering this hike, I highly recommend it. It was beautiful. The glaciers were fantastic. It's a great loop. You know, I love loops. The All Trails links, the activities that I posted are just full of information, helpful stuff if you're hoping to follow in my footsteps and do this hike. So check that. And of course, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments and I will try to help out with any questions you have. But thank you so much for watching. Take care.
I can't even see my screen. Am I on my screen? Can you see me?
Yeah.
Am I in the middle of it?
Yeah. You're good.
I'm in the middle right now?
If anything, you'd be a little taller.
A little taller?
No, oh, now you're dead center.
Hey, is this thing on?